Cántame, canta yari, versos vainer bueno tengo, pure mi vicina son ya, tabagedor una yari, zagarinta dunta baile, todo male botarina, botarina, botarin, que yarinta botaraya.
The reason I decided to try ayahuasca was basically that I just had questions. For a long time, I'd ask myself, like, what's the point of all this? Are we just meant to get a house and a car and have a family and that's it? I was searching for meaning, really. So I went on a journey and I was basically going to seminars, reading a lot of books, watching a lot of documentaries, and I came to the conclusion that the most enlightened minds that had all the answers basically was either people who had meditated for a very long time, or these people had gone and tried ayahuasca. Those are the basic questions which I had initially, but I actually went to the ceremony with some prepped questions in my phone, and those questions were like, am I with the right person? What's my purpose in life? I wanted to meet my higher self, if that exists. I also wanted to have God consciousness because I heard that ayahuasca does amazing things, so I thought, let's go all out. And yeah, there are a few of the things that I had written down and they all got answered. My experience was amazing. The first thing that I could probably tell you is just it tastes like a woody wine. Secondly, the shaman does some crazy things. He pulls out tobacco, a pipe, and he sings songs to it called icaroses. This is to give it power. He also sings songs to the ayahuasca, and then he comes around individually to everyone and kind of diagnoses you by putting a lot of smoke on the top of your head, and it kind of sits there, and from there he can kind of diagnose you, and the smoke will go to your problem areas. And yeah, and then after about, actually what you do, you actually feel the ayahuasca moving throughout your body. You actually feel it, like when you drink whiskey, you kind of feel it coming down into your stomach. So it's similar to that feeling, except it's not warm, and it will kind of go all the way down to your toes, around your face. It's a very weird feeling. But then it kind of centralizes into your stomach, and from there you kind of feel nauseous, and this is required because you can actually vomit it out. Sounds bad, but what it does is actually collects all the bad within your body, and then after you vomit it out, then it's fine, and you're all good. On the third ceremony is when the big visions began, and then it started, and it was just basically, boom, I'm in this world where it's just very brightly coloured. The colours are much brighter than what we have in this reality. The first thing I kind of see is giraffe and elephant kind of coming towards me like a merry-go-round, and it was pretty trippy. It was kind of like a mixture between Alice in Wonderland and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. All of the characters that I saw were kind of very bubbly, similar to what you see in those movies, and they were also moving to the rhythm of Maestro Pedro's icaroses because he was chanting to another lady who was having a ceremony. That was amazing, but I didn't actually go there for that experience, and then I started to get hit with all that question, all the answers that I had actually asked for. So once I was seeing all these visions, I was like, I wasn't making any sense of it. I was like, what is the point of all this? Like, I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here to see visions. I came here to get the answers to the questions which I had. And then I got told to chill the fuck out, which was kind of a shocking thing at first. But then I kind of just relaxed and listened to the voice that was talking to me. And from then on, I started to gain an understanding that the voice that was speaking to me was quite enlightened and from another world. Later on, just from interactions, I felt very strongly that it was actually my higher self I was talking to. I was shown memories of my past as a child. I was shown that I was very hard on myself throughout my life, and it doesn't need to be that way. I got a lot of insight. I got all my questions answered, and it was just an amazing experience. Since taking ayahuasca, I've actually come back and I've actually sent my mum down there, and I have a couple of my aunties, a few people that have serious medical problems with them. My mum actually went to when she went to take ayahuasca. Before she went there, she had like high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, which is aching of all the joints. She was on antidepressants, having trouble sleeping. She was slightly overweight, and she was on about 7 pills a day, having to take that for the rest of her life. Since completing her ayahuasca, she's actually now on no medication. She only took 4 sessions. The doctors basically can't believe what she's doing, or she actually hasn't told them, but they're just saying, whatever you're doing, just keep doing that. And yeah, my mum's a bit scared to tell them that. And also my auntie's gone down there. She had problems with her colon, and she had problems with a slip disc in her back. It's been a month and a half now, and all her pain's gone. So from that, I gathered that it's not only just a spiritual kind of enlightenment kind of drink that you have, but it's also a curing one. So I basically got everything that I wanted from ayahuasca. Since doing that, I've reevaluated what's truly important in life from the messages that I got from my higher self. And yeah, I've kind of teamed up with Maestro Pedro and combined our dreams together. And what we're currently doing now is raising money to purchase 1,000 acres of land of Amazon rainforest to replant ayahuasca and medicinal plants, because they're currently being used, but yeah, no one's actually replanting them. On that land, we also plan to build an ayahuasca hospital that will be open to everyone. And yeah, and now I've created a company to take basically people over there and have the same ayahuasca experience that I have, and to help people heal also that might be going through some things or feel a bit lost or need some answers to some questions, or just to help them with their health. So if you're interested in taking ayahuasca, I recommend you jump on our website. It's treelances.com. There you'll have heaps of information about ayahuasca and what it does. And if you're interested in coming along, I invite you to the jungle. Me and Maestro Pedro will take care of your entire experience. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the jungle if you decide to come.
No tiene todo, pura buena medicina, medicina linda yari, tabaquero yarintaya, botarina y botarenque, suena vaines y carrones, todo mal de su cuerpo, botarina y botaraya.